Okay, stop before you go out and buy a new SSD. Watch this. As your C drive isn't full because of your file on it, it's full because of the ghost data you don't even know existed on your computer. Today I'm going to show you exactly how I reclaimed over 150 gigabyte of space instantly without deleting a single important photo or application. So no paid software, no free tool, just pure optimization, and let's dive into it. So as of now, you can see on my computer, I have only 14.5 gigabyte of space of 476 gigabyte, and just emptying around 3 to 4 gigabyte or even 10 to 15 gigabyte of space will not make any much difference. So we need to really get some extra storage like around 100 to 150 gigabyte of space. And I will start with the very effective and the very powerful method that will be clearing out the huge space on your computer. Alright, so bring up the File Explorer, open the C drive, and here on the C drive at the right hand top where it says search local, you need to click on it and type here size : gigantic. Now what it will be doing, it will show you all the files that are above 5 gigabyte in space. So this way you would be able to find out the file that is taking too much of space in your drive. Now on my side, I don't have any file that exceed around 5 gigabyte, but probably you will find too many files over here. So you need to look them one by one. Whichever you don't need, you just have to go ahead and delete them. And once you are done deleting the gigantic file, now you have to replace the gigantic and type here huge. Now this will display all the file below 5 gigabyte in space, and you can see I have many files that is around 3.94 gigabyte, 1.62 gigabyte, 1 gigabyte. Now I again have to look here, whichever I don't need, I will have to go ahead and delete them. And most of the files occupying too much of space are of the VMware, the workstation file. If you're also using any kind of virtual machine, you might find different file here. And if I calculate them, around 35 gigabyte of space is being occupied by these virtual machine. So I will only keep one of them, rest I will delete all them. So I will select them, then use the shift and delete key to permanently delete all these items. Then I have some kind of videos file, and probably you also might have some kind of video file. So you will have to do one thing, play them one by one. Whichever you feel you don't need, go ahead and delete them. Okay, so just be careful. I'm telling you the way how you have to find out and delete all kind of these garbages file. But you need to be careful. Before deleting the file, just play them, look into it carefully, and then delete them. And once we are done, now you can see if I come to the local disk C, I got around 46.3 gigabyte now instead of 14 gigabyte. So we have emptied around 30 gigabyte of space, but that's not enough now. That's just an starting. So now next what you have to do, again open up the C drive, and here in the root location only, look for those folders of the application that you're not using but they still exist on your computer. Like I'm not using the Tenorshare and the PassFab anymore, but they still exist. So I will select them and permanently delete from here. Apart of that, if you find any folder by the name windows.old, if you have upgraded from Windows 10 to Windows 11, or upgraded from older version of Windows 11 to the newer version, you will definitely find the windows.old folder. So you really don't need it and it takes too much of a space. So if you find it, then you can go ahead and delete them. I don't find, so it's okay for me. Now next you have to look for the Windows folder, open it, and in the Windows you have to look for the software distribution. So press the S key and you will find the software distribution. Just bring it up. And it contains the Windows Update file, so you really don't need it. So again, select them all and choose the shift and delete key to permanently delete all these items. Alright, so now we have completed the first method, so you can close the File Explorer. And next method will be very amazing. So make a right click on Windows icon, open up Settings. And here in the setting, we will be using the powerful tool of Windows 11 that is by the name Storage. So here in the settings, you will have to click on System from the left hand side, then click on Storage. And here it will be calculating all the category that is occupying the space of your drive. You will have to wait here. Now meanwhile it's calculating, guys. One thing again I would like to clarify. To deeply clean your computer, to deeply clean your drive, to get extra storage, to get huge storage, you have to do all this work manually, as there will not be any button that will be magically cleaning all these space for you. Alright, so this is what exactly you have to keep in mind, that it might take some time, it will take your effort, but once you complete it, you will really find the magic when you will check the storage of your computer. Okay, so now it shows me all the list here, and I will start from the bottom with the document, and if I click on it, it doesn't take too much of a space, but I can click on it, then I can click on view document, and whichever folder you feel, your file you feel you don't need, you can go ahead and delete from here. Then I can go back. I have temporary file, so I can click on it, download, I don't want to delete, recycle bin. Now very important, if you have recycle bin, probably it might be taking too much of gigabyte. You can select it. Then below you can select all the other options like the update cleanup file, antivirus file, temporary file. Once you are done, you can click on remove file and it will be deleting all the file from here. Once done, you can go back again. Then you can look on the other categories as well. Now one thing, if you look here, and I believe for most of you, if you will look in the installed application, it will take too much of space. And you can see on my end, it's taking around 310 gigabyte of space. That's really huge. So what you have to do here, if you also find too much of space taken by the installed application, then you will have to click on it. And it will show you all the application lists installed on your computer. So you need to go through them one by one. Whichever application or software you're not using or you don't identify, you can even Google it. You will have to uninstall from here. Like the Hotspot Shield, I'm not using it, so I will go ahead and uninstall it. I'm not using the PassFab for WinKey, so I will go ahead and uninstall it. And similarly, so on, you have to look all the application here, you will have to uninstall. But even after uninstalling few of the application here, if you come back, you will find that too much of a space has not been emptied. Earlier it was around 310 gigabyte, now it's only 309. So what exactly is taking too much of a space? And in order to find out and to delete them, we have to go in the depth. And for that, you need to make a right click on the Windows icon, click on run, and you will have to type here %app data %. Click OK. And this will list you all kind of applications, software folder here that you have installed. Probably you have even uninstalled, but those folder might still exist here. So again, look for those folder here one by one. Be very careful. Give your time here. Find it out, select them and just delete it. And in order to make it more easier, what you can do? You can use a filter here that will be listing you all the file, all the folder according to the size wise. So click on sort, click on more, choose by size, even by group. And then probably at the very bottom, you will find that folder that is occupying too much of a space. And here on my end, you can see I have got Wondershare Filmora. And if I right click on it and choose properties, so boom, you can see it's occupying too much of a space. Huge. Around 229 gigabyte of space. If you also do some kind of video editing work, if you work on any graphical animation software or any kind of similar work, you will find your own software folder over here. If you're using the video editing, probably by the Wondershare. If you're using the CapCut, it should be by the name CapCut. If you're using DaVinci or Adobe, that particular folder name will be displayed here. You need to find it out. As I found here, the Wondershare that is occupying 229 gigabyte of space. And this is exactly the hidden folder that I was not aware of and was taking too much of space. Now once I know it, so I will open it. And again inside I can view the Wondershare Filmora. In order to confirm, I can go to properties. And this basically confirms that this is the only folder occupying too much of space. Now once you will be inside that particular folder, you will again find many subfolders, so don't get confused. Again, you have to spend some time here, hover upon each and every folder and it will show you the size. And if you're using any video editing software, then basically you can check 3 folders like the recorded one, backup, or the render. So if I check here backup, then recorded, it's not taking too much of space. But if I come to the render, it's taking too much of space here. And if you bring it up, so basically it's all the file, it's all the folders that Wondershare Filmora has saved while rendering your videos. Now I really don't need them because it's been rendered. I have already uploaded, or either I have saved to some other destination. So what I can do, I can just permanently delete them. So I will select them all and use the Shift and Delete key to permanently delete all these items. Once done, you can again recheck other folder as well. Then you can come back. And now instead of Wondershare, you can check the other folder here as well. Because on different machine, probably on your side, it's not mandatory that you should have the same scenario as I have. So you will have to check other folder here as well. Like TeamViewer, I am not using it, so I will delete it. And once you are done here, then from the top, you will have to click on App Data. Then you will have to click on Local folder. And here again, you will find all those applications, software folder located here. And you need to check them one by one, whichever is not in use or you are not using them, you have uninstalled, you will have to delete it. Like on my end, I have many folder that I can identify. I'm not using them, but they still exist here like CapCut. And if I hover upon it, it's taking around 4.33 gigabyte. I have uninstalled it. I'm not using it, but they still exist. So I will just Shift and Delete to permanently delete this folder. Similarly, look for the other folder here. Don't be in a rush. Spend some time. Delete each and every folder that you're not using. And after deleting it, this time if I come back to this PC, the bingo guys, you can see I have got around now 158 gigabyte of free space out of 476 gigabyte. So earlier it was around 14. So somewhere I have emptied around 145 gigabyte of space. Now this number can be less or more depending on the users, but I'm pretty sure you will be at least getting 100 GB of space on your computer. Now we are only remaining with the final step guys, where we have to also delete some remaining temporary file. So close it. Right click on Windows icon, click on Run, type here temp, click on OK. Select all these files here, choose Shift and Delete, click on Continue, click on Escape, close it. Again right click on Windows icon, click on Run. This time you have to type %temp%, click on OK. Select all the file, choose Shift and Delete, click on Yes, check the box, click on Skip, and done. So this way guys, you will find that after spending this much of time, you have emptied too much of a space on your computer, and now you will be having full peace of mind for at least couple of months. You don't have to worry about the space, and you can even save this video guys for future. Again, if you have same problem, your drive is getting full, watch this entire video, empty the space and enjoy your computer. So that's all guys for today. And if you really feel that you got some value after watching this video, please hit the like, subscribe, and I see you in the next video. Bye-bye.